Have you ever felt like something inside you is trying to get your attention, but you keep pushing it away, like a quiet voice, a whisper deep within your soul, telling you to pause, to listen, to change something before it's too late? This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is your moment. God is speaking to you right now. And this message is not something you should ignore, because tomorrow is not promised. You wake up every day believing you have time. You tell yourself you will do it later. You say you will change tomorrow. You convince yourself that there will always be another chance waiting for you. But what if there isn't? What if the opportunity you keep delaying, the decision you keep avoiding, the voice you keep silencing is the very thing that was meant to change your life today? God is saying, stop ignoring this. You have been distracted. You have been caught up in things that do not truly matter. You have been giving your time, your energy, your focus to things that do not feed your soul. And deep down, you know it. You feel it when everything gets quiet. That uneasy feeling, that gentle pull, that sense that something is not right. That is not anxiety. That is not overthinking. That is God trying to reach you. But instead of listening, you distract yourself. You scroll. You fill your time with noise so you do not have to hear the truth. Because the truth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Letting go of what is familiar feels painful, even if it is holding you back. But God is telling you that what you are holding onto is not meant for you anymore. You have outgrown it. The habits, the mindset, the relationships, the fears, they are not part of your next chapter. And yet you keep holding on. You keep telling yourself it is fine. You keep saying you will deal with it later. But later is not guaranteed. Tomorrow may never come. And this is not meant to scare you. This is meant to wake you up. You were not created to live on autopilot. You were not created to waste your life chasing things that do not matter. You were created with purpose, with intention, with something inside you that is meant to grow, to evolve, to become something greater. But you cannot step into that life if you keep ignoring the signs. God has been sending you signals, through situations, through people, through moments that made you stop and question everything. Those moments were not random. They were meant for you, but you ignored them. You told yourself it was nothing. And now you are here again, hearing this message one more time. How many times does God have to call you before you finally listen? This is your confirmation. This is your sign. Whatever has been on your heart lately, whatever you have been feeling pulled toward, whatever you have been avoiding, it matters. That dream you keep putting off, that decision you are afraid to make, that change you know deep down you need to take, stop ignoring it. Because every moment you delay is a moment you will never get back. Time is something you cannot control. You cannot pause it. You cannot rewind it. You cannot ask for more of it. And yet you live as if it is unlimited. You spend your days doing things that do not matter, giving your energy to people and situations that do not value you. And at the end of it all you feel empty. That emptiness is not a weakness. It is a signal. It is showing you that you are not living in alignment with who you truly are. God is calling you back, but you have to respond. He will not force you. He will guide you, but the decision is always yours. Every single day, you are making choices, and those choices are either moving you closer to your purpose or further away from it. So ask yourself, where are your choices leading you? If you keep living the same way, making the same decisions, ignoring the same voice, where will you be 1 year from now? Will you be fulfilled, or will you be filled with regret? Because regret is heavy. It stays with you. It whispers what if long after the moment has passed. But listening, acting, trusting when God calls you, that brings peace, that brings clarity, that brings purpose. You do not need to have everything figured out. You just need to take the first step, the one you have been avoiding, the one you keep delaying. Start there, because when you move, things begin to shift, doors begin to open, opportunities appear. You begin to understand things you could not see before. But none of that happens until you act. You felt something when you heard this, didn't you? Something inside you shifted. That feeling is not random. That is God knocking again. Not loudly, not forcefully, but persistently. Because you are still hesitating. Part of you wants to listen. Part of you knows this is real. But another part of you is afraid. Afraid of what will happen if you take it seriously. Afraid of what you might have to leave behind. Afraid of who you might have to become. And that fear has been holding you back. You have been standing at the edge of change for too long, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting to feel ready. But that moment never comes, because readiness is not a feeling. It is a decision. You do not become ready by waiting. You become ready by moving. You already know what needs to change. You have always known. You have just been hoping it would fix itself. But nothing changes unless you change. The life you want is on the other side of the decision you keep avoiding. The peace you want, the purpose you are searching for, the clarity you need, it is all waiting for you. But you have to choose it. Most people never do. Not because they cannot, but because they are too afraid. Do not be one of those people. You are not meant to live a life of quiet frustration. You are not meant to wake up every day feeling like something is missing. You are meant to live with intention. Right now, you are reacting to life instead of creating it. But it is time to shift. Where your energy goes, your life follows. If you keep giving your energy to distractions, your life will feel empty. If you keep giving your energy to fear, your life will stay limited. But if you redirect your energy toward growth, everything changes, and it does not happen overnight. But it starts the moment you decide. There was a moment in your life when you felt ready to change. You remember it. You felt strong. You felt clear. You told yourself things would be different. But then you went back to the same habits, the same patterns, the same comfort zone, because you relied on feelings instead of commitment. Feelings fade. Commitment stays. You do not need motivation. You need discipline. You need to act even when you do not feel like it, because the life you are building is not based on how you feel. It is based on what you do consistently. Look at your life honestly. Are you proud of it? Are you fulfilled? Or are you just getting by? Hope without action changes nothing. You cannot expect a different life while making the same choices. There has to be a real shift. Your life did not happen overnight. It was built by your choices. And your future will be built the same way. So take responsibility, not to blame yourself, but to take control. Because if your choices created your current life, your choices can create a new one. You are not stuck. You are just repeating patterns, and patterns can be broken, but only if you decide to break them. Fear will try to stop you. It will tell you to stay where you are, but fear does not go away by waiting. It goes away by facing it. You are stronger than you think. You have already survived things you thought you could not, so why doubt yourself now? You can handle what is next. You just have to trust yourself enough to move forward, even when it is uncomfortable, even when it is uncertain, because staying where you are is costing you more than you realize. It is costing you your potential, your peace, your purpose, and the longer you stay, the harder it becomes to leave. That is why this moment matters. Right now, this is your chance to choose differently. Not everything at once. Just one thing, one decision, one action. Start small, stay consistent, because small steps create momentum, and momentum changes everything. The version of you that you want to become is already inside you, waiting for you to stop holding yourself back. You are not too late. You are not incapable. You are not lost. You are one decision away from a completely different life. So what will you choose? Will you stay the same, or will you grow? Will you ignore this, or will you act? Because at the end of the day, your life is shaped by your choices. And right now, you have the power to choose differently. God is not asking for perfection. He is asking for willingness. Willingness to change. Willingness to grow. Willingness to trust. So take the step. right now, because this moment could be the beginning of everything. Or it could be another opportunity you let pass. Tomorrow may never come, so live, decide, act, today.